Hello, my beautiful souls. This here is a personal read. It did get a little more in depth, but I had extra cards pull out, and my setup just kind of went a little bit different. This is not a twin flame read. This is a relationship read, but we have a time of with the Hangman just being stagnant, coming out of this time or this situation where you're just kind of on a pause, but there's a lot of growth and transformation, and this is when, you know, a lot of us have become awakening. This is your spiritual growth, your intention, your manifestation. This is you. This is your self-awareness, and being put kind of in a stagnant feeling, but actually there's a lot more going on deep within inside of you. It's almost like a spiritual download. And you do see the snakes, and the snakes represent transformation. So even though you feel that everything is at a standstill, it is actually progressing behind the scenes. And with that, I did also get the Fool card. And with the Fool card, you know, this is somebody that's just ready to take that jump. There's no fear. There's no, it's not thought of. It's not planned. We're just going to go with this. And it doesn't matter what obstacles come against the Fool. He still has his mindset to do it. He's going to take that jump. He's going to take that. It's the carelessness. It's the freedom. It's the, just that journey, that, you know, that expectation that this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing, and just like the whole energy working in his favor. Though he's called the Fool, maybe you may say, like, this is the Fool's journey, because it's a journey that's not prepared. You're kind of just going with the flow. But everything in nature, everything in the spiritual realm, everything is coming to you. And that's what the Fool is. Just this carefree spirit that's just going to go with it. Okay, so with this overall, what I'm feeling right now is that there is this situation. There is a situation between the male and the female. This is the joint energies coming together. And it's just showing that, to me, you know, having the two cards together is kind of saying that there is some works, there is some cloudiness, there is some confusion, and maybe some fear of the unknown, but everything is going to work out right. It's almost like a fear of commitment, and again, like having that carefree spirit, but at the same time having that fear of commitment. But everything, this is, you know, the Tower, and we know with the Tower, your spiritual eye becomes open, and once that eye is open, you really see things in the world a whole lot differently. You begin to you know, the veil is lifted, your eyes are open. Not only you're not dealing with the ego so much, but you're dealing with the spiritual, having that faith, and having, you know, the tearing down, the breaking down of old thought patterns, old, you know, religious beliefs and old systems that we had, and just coming into a newer, like a rebirth of a new insight, a new learning, a new, you know, it's just the pulling down of the ego and coming into the spiritual. And this is almost forced in a way. It's like God will put you in situations where, you know, you see that fire is just going to go out and just burn the hell out of everything. So in those situations that we get into, like where we feel uncomfortable, where we feel at ease, this is because we are learning and we are moving forward in our spiritual journey, and sometimes we do have to be pushed. Okay, and we have the Queen of Cups, and with the Queen of Cups, you know, it's almost like you can't see her because she blends in so well. Okay, and this could be a good, and this could also be a bad. So that going along with, you know, the success and the works, I'm seeing that we do have the mind, body, and soul all lining up. We do have the success that is coming out of this relationship. Okay, the Queen of Cups is basically somebody that is loving and nurturing, but doesn't do it out in the open. She'll do it behind closed doors. She doesn't do things so that she gets an audience or any acceptance of anybody. So for you, you know, your girlfriend or your mate, will be doing little things, loving things, and things that are unseen to everybody else. He's not there to make a spectacular, I can't even think of the word, spectacular, oh, forget it. He's not there to make this huge impression on like your friends and your family. This person will do many little things and many big things where you are the only audience, okay? And that's where, you know, the works and the success come in. Your relationship is really heading in a good direction because this is like a spiritual journey, a spiritual path. I see the soulmate connection, and it could be even a possible twin flame relationship. But I'm seeing the spiritual growth, the awakening, the strengthening of the two of you, you know, coming together, and just, you know, the both of you coming together and just making this, you know, the compatibility that you have in, you know, the physical attraction, the sexual attraction, you know, the emotional attraction, you know, the stability that you both have coming together is, you know, going to bring about a lot of success. But there is the awakening that is happening for the both of you. And that awakening can be, you know, God is like really stirring things up in both of you and saying, hey, you know, I brought you guys together for a purpose, a plan, and a destiny, and let's you know, do this. And see, there's this I pulled 2 oracle cards from my Ascended Masters deck, and one is Kuan Yin, and she's telling you to let go. And I always want to say that that can go hand in hand with our Tower, because we do need to let go of a lot of the concepts and the belief system that we have in life. We tend to believe things a certain way, and they're actually not. Relationships, we set expectations, and, you know, we get disappointment. So Kuan Yin is I feel is telling you, you know, just kind of let it go and ride on the lotus, just float along and go with the flow of life. I pulled also Vishnu, and Vishnu is urging you to just to trust. And you kind of see that Vishnu right here, he's walking on water. His trust is there. He trusts that, you know, he can do this and he can get through this. So when I feel that you're, you know, right now your guides are guiding you and helping you to learn how to trust yourself. And trust has been coming up a lot lately in my cards. And a lot of that trust is what I've been really feeling that is coming through in a lot of the healing sessions that I'm doing, is that, you know, we've had people lie to us and set out broken promises, and even since, you know, we were children. And so we've had that lack of trust, and it's hard for us to trust somebody else when we don't even trust ourselves. So with this card, Vishnu is really telling you to trust yourself. Okay, so you're going on this journey, which is a spiritual journey, which is an awakening journey. You're going to have that success. That relationship is going to be good. The couple, the coming together, it's a good match. It's a clear match. It's just there is this little fear of commitment, and that fear of commitment may be on his part, but understanding that we're dealing like yeah, it's a fear of commitment, and it may be on his part, but there's a sense like, what I'm feeling right now is like, okay, the fear of commitment is part of his ego, and that's part of where, you know, his tower needs to come down. But you're in this this pause where, you know, things are being downloaded into you, and your spiritual gifts are opening up. You're becoming more aware of what's going on in the spiritual realm, and maybe even coming into 5D now. But he still has a lot of ego going on, and that is what his commitment. I'm also feeling that part of him is really focused on his work and what he's doing, and time consuming, like spending a lot of time working and in work and doing you know, working. So if he's working and has no time for the relationship, so he almost feels like he's not ready to have a committed relationship due to his work. So that can also be the fear of commitment that I'm feeling. So don't take it as if, it's something personal, because I do see a lot of work coming out from his energy, and things will start to clear up for him, and he will begin to come into a new way of thinking. And again, that's where you're told to trust, and Kuan Yin is urging you just to kind of let it go. But I really feel that, his focus, a lot of it is on the work, on his, maybe he's going back to school, maybe he's still learning something, maybe in his workplace he's getting promoted to a higher position, or taking over a management, or like CEO, president, some higher position, and right now that's his focus, and relationship is on the back burner. So just continue to have your faith, be that loving and nurturing woman that you are, and continue to go on your journey. Like the Fool, you're careless and free, letting everything flow, right? But knowing that, you are going through a transformation. And right now, though everything seems stagnant, it's not actually stagnant, because there is a lot going on behind the scenes. And that's where the Hangman is showing that there is so much going on. But the chemistry that you guys share, the energy that you guys bring together, and the energy that you guys bring to this relationship is marvelous. It is compatible in all areas. We're talking yin and yang. It's like it's meant to be. My advice is just, just trust your gut, trust your intuition, be love, be light, be supportive, understand, even though you feel that he's not ready for this relationship, or he's not ready to make that type of a commitment. It's just that right now his priority is somewhere else. And right now, this priority that he has is going to benefit the both of you. So let him do what he has to do, and you do what you have to do. And when the time is right, and you guys do come together, remember, you will be provided. There will be that provision. There will not be no lack in your relationship or in your home. I do feel this is leading to a marriage, because of the success and the works card, and also because of the Queen of Cups. Putting these three together with the great chemistry is showing me that this may be a marriage. Again, I don't have the Hierophant, I don't have the Justice to really confirm that, but what I'm seeing right now, I'm feeling that this can lead to a marriage. So just know that his priority right now is something else, but you guys do have that connection, and I do see it coming together. I would definitely say the person that you're questioning about is the one. He is the one. So I hope this does resonate, and I hope you can take from it. And if it resonates with anybody else out there, then love, peace, and joy to you all. I guess that's about it. Again, as Vishnu is urging you to trust, and Kuan Yin is saying, just let it go, and just kind of go with the flow of things. And that's also with the Hangman. Things are changing, things are shifting, and the eyes are being open. And also, the Tower with him, God's gonna light that flame under him, and he's just gonna wake up one day, and he'll see that he wants this commitment. He wants to be more serious in this relationship. So thank you for your sweet notes, your comments, and all your emails. And for all of you that email me, I do answer all my emails. It may take me a little time because I'm doing my healing and my tarot readings, my hypnotherapy. I got a lot going on, and then I'm working graveyard to pay my bills. So anyway, love, laughter, and harmony always. Blessings of abundance, love, and health to everybody out there. You guys are my boost, my energy. I love you. Namaste.